Skills here, and today we're doing Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Not a bad movie, to be honest. Not one of the best ones, but not a bad one. If you like the one right before this is a sequel to that one. The recent Ghostbusters that just came out with Paul Rudd. This is the continuation of that one, but it includes the old G cast, Bill Murray, and some other guys from the original. Ghostbusters do come back for this. I enjoyed it. It wasn't bad. But let's get into the nitty gritty. Okay. So, story, plot, and premise. It's a little bit all over the place. I'm not gonna lie. The story's a little bit all over the place. It's kind of hard to follow at times. At times it doesn't really make any sense. But and there's like a twist that was like, okay, but it's whatever. It was okay. It was all right. I don't feel like, saying that it was bad in any way, the story or whatever, but it's just I'm gonna give it half a point for the story, right? Because it is trying. It definitely is trying. Sound design and score, it's good. It's got the classic Ghostbusters theme. It's got a good score. I like it. It's not bad. I'll give it half a point for the score. I'm gonna give it half a point for the score. Cinematography. I actually really like the cinematography. There was nice shots of New York. It's where I am, so I really like when movies get it right, and they got the vibe. They got the vibe of New York. They got like this one, the frozen scene when the monster attacks the city and everything's frozen. Really, I like it. I like it a lot. So I'll give it full point for cinematography on that. And what's next? We got acting. The acting was okay for the most part, right? The child actors, again, were doing a good job, I feel. Especially the girl character and there was a ghost girl character as well that was introduced. They were really good. Bill Murray was being Bill Murray, I guess. The other Ghostbusters from the old G cast were actually pretty good, especially the one that found the artifact or initially in the movie. Again, if you watch the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But it was all right. It was okay. They were okay acted, right? But I feel like the majority of the cast, like Paul Rudd, was all right in this. His character kind of took a back seat. It was really more about the kids in this one than the last one, if you can believe that. But yeah, it was all right. It was okay acted. I'll give it half a point as well, because again, not everybody, but just some of them. And then the directing, it was all right directed. It was directed pretty well. There's no scenes that I felt bloated the thing, really bloated the movie. It was fine. Everything made sense. There were funny moments. There were good times. Callbacks to obviously original Ghostbuster movies and stuff like that. And so directing, I might give it half a point because again, nothing out of the box, nothing out of the ordinary in my opinion. So so that was I think story, plot, and premise. I gave it half. Full for sound design and scores, I give it full. Yeah, so 1.5. Then we got cinematography. We're gonna go with a full one on that. So that's 2.5. Half for acting, so that brings it up to 3. And then I think half for directing. So 3.5 out of 5 for the Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. I think that's all right. Again, if you guys want to check it out, I believe it should be out in streaming soon. But if it's still in theaters, check it out. Sorry I'm a little bit late with this, but if you guys have seen it, let me know what you guys think down below. This has been another useless skill.